right, Mike, thank you very much. Christmas and New Year's, you know, they're supposed to be happy, joyous times. However, many people feel stressed out during the holidays, and it really can overwhelm a person. Here to share a few ways you can manage stress this time of year is Dr. Franssen, a neuroscientist at Longwood University. Good morning, doctor. It's nice to see you.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming in during this very busy holiday season. Doctor, tell us, this is supposed to be parties and presents. It's supposed to be a joyous time, but people find their stress levels shooting through the roof. Why is that?
Well, what we've done is we've added every major psychological stressor that we have and piled it all on us at one time. So all these parties and everything else, it's throwing our schedules out of whack, our routines. So we've lost the control and the predictability that make us feel good on a regular basis. And then we find ourselves, you know, at those same parties and those holiday events and travels. We're in some awkward social situations sometimes with people, maybe partying with coworkers or visiting family that we don't see very often. And we don't always feel that good social bond that we might. Instead, we feel awkward.
Doctor, is there an expectation this time of year, because everybody puts so much time on being happy in the season of giving, that people put that extra burden on to feel happy?
They absolutely do. They absolutely do. They try so hard to get everything perfect that they sort of lose sight sometimes of what's most important about this season, and that's being present and being with the people that we love.
Some people sort of thrive in situations like that, socializing with colleagues outside of work, but others do not. Tell us about people handling stress differently. Do people handle stress differently?
Sure, of course they do. Every person handles that stress a little bit differently. And what's interesting is that we internalize that stress in different ways based on our biological makeup and our history. So while one party is a blast for one person, another person's sitting there and they're going to have a stomach upset the whole night. And it's not just the rich food, it's the stress that's affecting their digestive system.
Well, how can people tackle that stress, and are there some things that they can do before they arrive at that function?
Absolutely. It's a great idea to create talking points, and some people laugh and think that's a little odd to do for a social situation and not just a meeting, but create some things that you want to talk about. You're going to be interacting with people that may be much older or much younger than you are, or people that you don't know that well. Create some talking points before you go in there. Maybe a brag list of accomplishments that you've had. So when somebody says, hey, what have you been up to? Then you've got, well, I've done, this, this, and this, and then you have something to talk about with them.
That is smart. So better to be prepared and have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Exactly. And the more prepared you are for something like that, the more confident you're going to be when you enter into that situation. And that confidence, sometimes that's all the battle that you have to fight.
That's all you need. You might as well talk about something that you know.
Absolutely.
Driving by the mall parking lot last night, could not help. It is bursting. It's overflowing with shoppers. People finding that they need to get that last-minute gift. That can cause stress to shoot up as well.
Absolutely.
How can somebody handle that when they find themselves in crowds and in busy stores?
Some of the things that you can do when you're in that acute stress situation, what's happening is that your sympathetic nervous system is activated. It's going haywire. You've got that fight or flight syndrome going. Take a deep breath, and that will help that parasympathetic, the opposite nervous system, be activated. And then that will help you to gradually calm yourself in that just acute situation.
Can you do something at home to take some of that stress off as well?
Absolutely. Spend some time with your pets. Go get one from the SPCA.
Adopt Chili.
Exactly, exactly. Pet therapy is a fantastic way to do. As you're getting that tree all decorated, set out some crafts and make ornaments. Do a hobby or a project, something active with your hands. That would be a fantastic way of doing it. And then exercise. It's going to be a gorgeous weekend, so grab a jacket, grab a relative, go take a walk. Bonding with nature, with another person, and getting a little exercise, great for your body and for your mind.
And not having to worry about that big Christmas list.
Exactly, exactly.
Take a deep breath and enjoy what the season's all about.
Yes.
Doctor, thank you so much. I feel more calm already.
I'm so glad.
Nice to see you. Merry Christmas.